Welcome to Van Exel TV's Yearbook Series, where we take a look back at particular moments of Nick's career. Today, we travel back in time to the 93-94 NBA season to take an in-depth look into Nick Van Exel's rookie season. Sit back and enjoy as we take a trip back down memory lane here on Van Exel TV. The 1993 off-season was like no other. The game's greatest ever player, Michael Jordan, decided to retire in his prime just after winning a third straight championship. The NBA tragically lost two young stars in Reggie Lewis and Drazen Petrovic, leaving the NBA world in mourning. With the retirement of Jordan and the loss of Petrovic and Lewis, this year's NBA draft class would be looked upon to breathe new life into the NBA, and the 1993 draft class did not disappoint. The league was introduced to future superstars Chris Webber and Anthony Hardaway, who would help bring the excitement levels back up for the approaching 93-94 season. The Los Angeles Lakers were a team reeling. With the sudden retirement of Magic Johnson 2 years earlier, and the few players remaining from the Showtime era aging, the Lakers were desperate for a young new star. The Lakers may have uncovered one in the unlikeliest of places, the second round of the NBA draft. With the 37th pick, the Lakers would select Nick Van Exel out of Cincinnati, whose draft stock fell due to some attitude concerns. This would be an interesting year for the Lakers, with a mix of young players trying to gel with an aging former superstar in James Worthy. Sit back and enjoy as we take you on an extensive deep dive into Nick Van Exel's rookie season with the 93-94 Lakers here on Van Exel TV.
In overtime, Phoenix advances.
The Lakers were eliminated the previous season by the Suns in a thrilling deciding Game 5. Still hurting, this would not be just another regular season game. This would feature a playoff atmosphere, with the game being broadcast nationally and Phoenix bolstering All-Stars Charles Barkley and Kevin Johnson. This would be too difficult a challenge for most 21-year-old second-round draft picks, but Nick Van Exel was no ordinary second-round draft pick. Van Exel attacked right away, proving he was more than up for the challenge, hitting his first career three-pointer and fearlessly attacking the paint. Nick would lead the Lakers to victory over last year's Western Conference champions and put himself on the map and the rest of the NBA on notice.
You never started an NBA game. This must be some start for you in this rookie year.
You know, it's very exciting, starting for the LA Lakers. It's a great tradition that was here, and hopefully we can bring some of that spirit back to fans.
Nick would finish with 23 points and 8 assists, the highest scoring debut since Magic Johnson's 26 points in 1979. The following night, the Lakers would travel to Seattle, where Nick would score 19 points and have 5 assists, but lose 129 to 101. Nick's third career game would be against Portland, and Nick would score 9 points with 10 assists, but the Lakers would fall 109 to 102 to the Blazers. The Lakers would lose 4 straight, going down to Sacramento 112 to 101 and losing to Denver 2 nights later 113 to 84 in Los Angeles. The Lakers would bounce back with a home win over Cleveland before an Eldon Campbell double overtime buzzer beater would see them beat the Clippers at home. The Lakers were 3-4 and heading to Golden State, hoping to reach 500.
Nice pass to Van Exel.
That line, 9 rebounds, pretty good line. Shoot the free throws a little better.
Nice penetration by Van Exel.
Nick would have 11 points and 4 assists, but the Lakers would fall to the Warriors 103 to 76. The following night, back in Los Angeles against the Chicago Bulls, Nick would have 9 points with 9 assists and 6
Not afraid to
rebounds.
take him. Divac inside. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left first period. They haven't scored in about the last 4.5 minutes. A 3, top of the circle. And this time Van Exel's going to get it. Takes it down the floor. Stops. Now he'll take a long 2 and it's good.
The Lakers would lose 88-86 on a Horace Grant tip-in at the buzzer.
Seconds to go. Shot clock at 12, at 11, and 10. Don't bail him out with a foul now. Drives in, dishes out, fully. So the Bulls get a shot. They get it to Steve Kerr. 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh! Forrest puts it in! Count it!
The Lakers would drop the next 2 against New Jersey and Atlanta, despite a 22-point night from Nick. On the 24th of November, they would head to Charlotte, desperate to end the 4-game losing streak.
Worthy wants the ball against Johnny Newman. He gets it. Worthy's got it. Give and go to Van Exel. Underneath score. Nice. Bowie with the ball in the front court. Worthy is in for the Lakers. Out to Van Exel for the 3-pointer straight away. He hits it. He's pretty good straight away in that shot. Especially when he has time like he had, just 109-88. I wouldn't kid you. Van Exel for 3. His second of the game. Van Exel knocks it home. And he's got good rotation. But the Old Dominion. Here's Muggsy throwing the ball away. Van Exel intercepts. Van Exel on a breakaway. Here comes Curry with him. Van Exel scores. That's a very nice play. He comes underneath, brings it out in front, and Van Exel's got it. Van Exel for 3, his third of the game. He got it. That's 3 of those in this ball game. Van Exel, he's got 14 on the year, and he's having a good night here tonight from distance.
Nick would have 13 points and 5 assists, but it wasn't enough as they would lose 141-124 to the Hornets. Next up, the Indiana Pacers.
Cross-court pass goes over to Van Exel, 3-point country. Van Exel stops for a 2-point 20-footer. Nice shot with the left hand. Nice shot. Goes in there. Give and go. Back to Van Exel underneath. Puts it in. Loose by Christie. Ahead to give Peeler to Van Exel. Van Exel underneath scores. Van Exel. That's a great play by Christie to free it up. Coming down the right wing is Van Exel. Van Exel stops for the 20-footer. It's good.
Nick Van Exel.
He's got 8 points.
Sam Bowie challenged him
Dribble
good.
drive Van Exel down the middle. Whips the ball to Campbell. Slam it. He did. A 2-hand slam coming in from the wing. And I'm telling you, there's not many point guards that are rookies could have made that play. 5 seconds. 4. Vlade fake. 2. He fires to win it. He got it. 1 second left. Vlade hit a 2-point 21-footer. And this ball game belongs to the Lakers.
Vlade Divac.
The Lakers would end the 5-game losing streak with a clutch Vlade Divac jumper against Indiana. The following night, they would beat the Timberwolves in Minnesota to finish November with 5 wins and 9 losses. Nick would finish the month of November, averaging 12 points and 6 assists. Nick would start off the month of December with a 13-point, 11-assist game against Dallas and beat the Clippers 3 nights later. The 4-game winning streak would be snapped by the T-Wolves, losing a heartbreaker at the buzzer.
Van Exel, left-hand 20-footer, that's good. I'll tell you, the Laker outside shooting the last couple of nights has been remarkable.
Well, the tale of 2 seasons. In the first 12 games, Laker record, of course, 3-9. Last 4 games are 4-0.
Vlade Divac with it. Gives to Van Exel. He's down the middle. He beats Williams. Comes in. Down with a pass. A backhand over pass to Campbell with a slam. Oh, what a pass by that. Brown has got it. Down the court to West. West comes underneath. Knocks a man down. Charging. Boy, I'll tell you, that is a smart play. I said earlier this kid knows how to play. I'm talking about Van Exel. He stepped over. He knew West was going to come in and take him.
And he also knew Doug West was not going to be able to change direction because of the way Anthony Peeler was riding his shoulder. And
got beat by these Timberwolves 126-113. Dribble drive Van Exel. All the way under. Throws him a low jumper and hits about an 8-footer. He faked and let the defensive man go into the air and come down and shot over it. Person is guarded by Bowie. Person and nobody guarding Williams who scores. Basket counts foul. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The Los Angeles Lakers went totally to sleep, and Williams sneaked in, made a basket, and was fouled with 1 and 1/10 seconds left. But the Lakers lose for the 9th time this year without a win as they trail going to the 4th quarter.
The Lakers would face the Knicks 2 nights later in Los Angeles.
Knicks by 7. Early moments of play, second quarter. Van Exel. Nice use of the pick by Divac. When you look at the very most positive part of Van Exel's game, people compare him or say he's in the Nate Tiny Archibald mold, but his shooting is not obviously anywhere near Tiny Archibald. Half to go in the first half. Marv Albert with John Andres from the form in Inglewood. It counts. And the foul. Van Exel will go to the line. Well, this is part of the exciting repertoire that Van Exel brings to the NBA. Give and go play with Sam Bowie. Tough shot by Van Exel. He's squashed by the Knicks defenders, but gets up that soft touch on his way now to a three-point play. Yes, he did throw it. He didn't deliver it. Van Exel delivering head fake. Beautiful move by Nick Van Exel, and the Lakers continue the run. The Knicks defeat the Lakers in the first of this two-game home-and-home set, 92-78.
The Lakers would fall 3 nights later to Portland in Portland and lose at home to Golden State despite 16 points from Van Exel. They would travel to Detroit, and a late game-clinching three-pointer from Nick would give them a 99-93 win. Nick would once again score 16 points in the victory. On December the 16th, the Lakers would travel to New York for a rematch with the Knicks.
Nice look away. Peeler finding Van Exel. In particular, while with the Portland Trailblazers sat out much time because of a series of injuries. And as we've seen on so many occasions, he will shoot his way back on target. Van Exel hits the three. Starks going all the way, not able to hit. And Starks is 1 for 11. Well, Van Exel not hobbling there. And the Knicks now lead by 15 in the fourth quarter. You say these things for entertainment value?
Partially, but there's some truth here, Mark. I know I have my supporters.
Van Exel. The Knicks 108. And the Lakers 85.
Nick would finish with 13 points and 7 assists in New York against the Knicks. The following night, Nick would have 7 points and 8 assists in Philadelphia and 16 points, 8 assists in a loss to the Cavs. 2 nights later, LA would travel to Orlando. Nick would score 5 points with 5 assists, but it was a late Vlade Divac jumper with 30 seconds left that would give the Lakers the win, 109-102. The Lakers would wrap up the East Coast road trip in Miami. Nick's 16 points were not enough, as Miami would win 109-92. The Lakers would lose 3 nights later to the Rockets at home, before playing Seattle at home to finish the month of December.
In number 1 to Van Exel. So hesitation on left-hand dribble, splits the defense, loops it outside to Campbell, looking for a 15-footer and he rolls. Van Exel's trapped in the corner, feeds it low to Christie, does a tight wire act on the inline, skips it between the double team to Van Exel. Long J, he planted it. Van Exel with a deuce.
Van Exel with great quickness, his burst to the baseline. Campbell, nice job moving inside him, great an angle for the pass, and Van Exel hits him perfectly.
The final tonight, the Sonics 99, Lakers 92, here on the Sonics Broadcasting Network.
For the month of December, the Lakers would go 4-10, and Nick would average 9 points and 5.5 assists. Nick would get off to a rough start in the month of January.
There's certain matchups, I don't care who you are, defensively or offensively, that you can't handle, Stu.
That's a very, very true fact there. There are certain players in the NBA that just give you fits. Thought that was backward.
I did too. Van Exel dribbling, but I'm not going to tell him I did. Van Exel puts up a horrible shot. Didn't come close. Van Exel in the front court, lob to Peeler. He's under there. He's got it. He scores it. That's a great play by Van Exel just to see the man, let alone execute the pass.
At first he didn't see him. Anthony Peeler actually pointed up, said, "Here, throw it up. I'm by myself." And Nick said, "Okay, I think I will." And he did. And Anthony catches it, puts it in, gets a deuce, and that means the Spurs want to talk it over. The Lakers are within 6. It's 78-72 with 9:20 to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Nick would go scoreless with 1 assist, and the Lakers would lose 94-92 on a missed Eldon Campbell tip-in at the buzzer.
Right there. Oh! Eldon Campbell had a chance at it.
Eldon Campbell should have made
He
it.
ducked it with two hands. He gets the basket.
The Spurs hang on to win it 94-92. Who's your player?
2 nights later in Denver, Nick would bounce back strong, scoring 19 points in 23 minutes as the Lakers would win 119-118. A missed LaFonso Ellis layup and Brian Williams putback was ruled after the buzzer to give LA the win. The following night in Sacramento, Nick would score 7 points and have 3 assists, but the Lakers would lose 106-98. The Lakers would return home and beat the Clippers 111-108, but fall 95-89 to the Spurs. Nick would have one of the highlight moves of the year on this fast break shot. On the 11th of January, the Lakers would face Golden State. Nick would score a then career high 28 points and hit 5 out of 7 threes. However, it wasn't enough as the Lakers would lose 122-117 to the Warriors. Nick would break that career high 3 days later against the Hornets.
Lottie back to Van Exel. He fires a three-pointer. It's good. Well, he's on fire, made 8 out of 10. In 7 minutes of play, Van Exel for a 3. It's on the way. It's good. He's hit 2 out of 3 tonight.
Fundamentals.
That's what I told you. Here's a jump shot outside. The little fellow Van Exel from the top of the key. A 2-pointer for his 8 points. Hudson. He's hurt a leg. He's limping badly. Outside jumper by Van Exel is good for 3. His third 3 in 4 tries tonight. 3 minutes left to play. High scoring half again. Here's Van Exel with it. Turns, shoots over Muggsy from 16. That's good. Ball to Van Exel. Van Exel gets to the 3-point line. He fires again from there. He hits it again. He's 4 for 4 tonight.
Nick Van Exel, 4 for 4 tonight. Made 11 of his last 13 overall. That's 85%.
Van Exel's got the ball, 78-77. Van Exel pivots around Muggsy, comes underneath, lays it out to Campbell beautifully, and he scores. Boy, is this kid becoming a point guard deluxe. Van Exel dribbling, stop, 20-foot jumper in the way. I'm glad he's in the ball game. That gives him 18 points. And with the ball, it goes over the far sideline where a 3-pointer, nope, it's 2. He was standing in the line that time by Van Exel. To Smith. Smith over to Van Exel for a 2-point, 20-footer, that's good. Worthy to Lottie. Lottie down the middle, out to Van Exel. He's the one they want to shoot the 3 just like this. And he made it. He's 5 out of 6 tonight.
Boy, what a stroke he has going for him.
16 in the fourth quarter. A lot of them at the free throws. They count just as much. Triple drive Van Exel. He slammed dunk. Van Exel went underneath and slammed dunk. The morning spacer came over to block it. 27 points for him. 55 in his last 2 games. Wow.
Shows you a little bit of up there, didn't he?
The ball stolen by Sadale Street on a bad pass from Curry. Van Exel with it. Come on, kids. Put it in for a new career high. He puts it up and sells in. He's got 30 points. 29 points. That's a career high, too. Oh, I love that slam.
Oh, he goes under, and I think all of the big guys, especially Morning, thinks, I'm going to block this one, and Nick says, well, get this dunk. He punks it right over the big guy.
The final score, the Hornets sweeps the Lakers 2-0, 130-122 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The Lakers would travel to Seattle and drop their 4th straight game. Nick would score 22 points, but it wasn't enough, and they would lose 103-88. LA would snap the 4-game losing streak, beating the Phoenix Suns at home on the back of Nick Van Exel's 11 points and 6 assists. A controversial late holding call against Phoenix, when Nick Van Exel would step out of bounds just after, would seal the game for Los Angeles. The Lakers would lose 111-93 in Portland before returning home to play the Indiana Pacers.
Van Exel's been on a 3-point shooting streak. Van Exel down the middle, beats Byron badly. Didn't shoot it, gives it to Campbell. Sillily in, out to Van Exel, 3-pointer, straight away. Usually drills it. He did drill it. 10-7. No good, the rebound is off to Smith. Smith to Van Exel. Van Exel pulls up for another 3. Got it.
he is so confident from behind the arc. They had numbers that time.
Body cross court to Van Exel. He has to jump to get it in front of the Laker bench, and he does that. Shoots another 3. 3 in a row. Can you believe
us? 16-9. I know he's good, but this is ridiculous. Ball to the baseline to Van Exel. He made 3 consecutive three-pointers in the first quarter. Van Exel fires another 3. It's too long. Rebound to Blotti. That's a hustle rebound. Give to Van Exel. Comes underneath. Lays it up and lays it in. And he got fouled. Of course, he got fouled hard by Workman.
Nick Van Exel has been on a complete tear from behind the line. You know a guy is confident when he comes down in transition with numbers in his favor and he pulls up from three-point land. And Nick did that in the first half.
Here's the ball given out in front. Ball stolen by Sedale. The thief has got it to Rambus. Linked the court to Van Exel for an easy deuce. Slammed up. The Lakers lead at 82-81.
Oh, Nick Van Exel showed everybody I might be the point guard. I might only be 6'1", but I can elevate. For the last dunk by Nick Van Exel, he does this a lot.
For that's no good. Rebound to Rambus. Rambus linked the court pass. Van Exel fires it. A great catch. Gives the Blotti. Reverse slam. Timeout, Indiana. Once again, the final score, the Lakers 103, the Pacers 99.
The Lakers would wrap up January with a 105-97 win over the Pistons. For the month, Nick would average 16 points and 4.5 assists, and the Lakers would go 5-7 on the month. The Lakers would open February with a return trip to San Antonio. Nick would redeem his poor performance the prior month and score 24 points, but the Lakers would lose 112-97. 2 nights later in Houston, Nick would shoot 3 for 18 from the field and lose 99-88 to the Rockets. The next night, Nick would have 12 points in a road win against Dallas, but only play 4 minutes and pick up 4 early fouls in a win against Utah at home. The Lakers would win 3 straight with a 107-104 win against the Suns before traveling to Utah for a rematch with the Jazz.
Nothing in Van Exel, who's had limited playing time the last couple of games. Dribble to the base, comes underneath, brings it out to Blotti, tries to tie it. He's pretty good from there, and he hits it too. Nice shot. Blotti's got a good stroke. To Van Exel, the defenders are back. Van Exel dribbles through the leg. He can't shake Stockton. He shoots over Stockton. 16-footer good. He didn't shake him yet, but he got the shot off.
Well, he just elevated above Johnny Stockton.
It was all taken by Van Exel. Van Exel front court gets to Lynch underneath, and Lynch runs that pattern beautifully.
That's the way you run a fast break.
Van Exel's got the ball. Lob underneath there, putting in his Lynch. Nice pass. Oh, that's Smith. Yeah, excuse me. That was not Lynch. It was Tony Smith. Great pass from Van Exel.
The pass from Van Exel was what made that play.
Fighting with Tom Chambers, who played his college ball here at the university. Give and go under to Van Exel. He puts it up and in. Nice play. Good return pass, Blotti. Good cut, Van Exel. The ball over to Smith. Smith out in front of Van Exel. Blotti's alone underneath. They throw it to him. He's there. He scores it. He's fouled. Oh, that's a great read of the floor by Van Exel. He read it the same time I did.
Thought they were going to miss him. Nick Van Exel finally spotted him. Wide open, Blotti. He gets fouled in the continuation play. He has a three-point opportunity. And if you're the Lakers, you better not allow a three-pointer.
The free throw by Van Exel. The rookie comes through in the clutch. 99-93. The Lakers lead it.
Nick would have 10 points and 6 assists, and the Lakers would win their 4th game in a row, 103-96. In the final game before the All-Star break, Nick Van Exel would score 17 points with 5 assists, but it wouldn't be enough as the Kings would win on the road 103-84.
And the Minneapolis winner gets a bit of springtime climate relief as the Target Center heats up tonight for All-Star Saturday night. This talented point guard has started every game this season as the new director of the Los Angeles Lakers offense. He leads the team in assists and three-pointers. Nick Van Exel.
Here's Nick Van Exel on the Cincinnati Bearcats. Van Exel got a starting role in his rookie year. Into the corner, Jamal Mashburn. 11-10 phenoms there in white, coached by Doug Collins. Mashburn from the baseline. Van Exel with the lob to Hardaway.
I think right now, Doug is going to have to talk to his team about that is a nice move. Van Exel looking always down on the baseline.
Hardaway coming from the opposite wing.
To the ball game. Number 9 is Nick Van Exel from Cincinnati, who started in the game. Chris Mills goes to the free throw line. Brian Russell picks up the personal. None of these players will. Van Exel tried to reverse it, didn't fall.
Bad shot. He has a tendency to take bad field goal attempts, but he is extremely talented off the dribble. Come on, give him a break. He gets a 7 even though he missed it.
Look at that catch.
Players the 37th player selected. A lot of people thought he would have gone in the first round, but he was not disappointed. He started every game for the Lakers. It's been a great season so far. How are you able to put back the disappointment of not going in the first round to be able to really do well with the Lakers?
Well, first of all, by making an all-star game like this rookie game, being in the second round, it really helps a lot. Just go out there and just play hard every night.
Hubie was talking about the turnover to assist ratio. Is that something you concentrate on or always work on until you be able to do as well as you have?
I really don't concentrate on it. I just go out there and just try not to force the pass. If it's not there, just don't throw it.
What about your thoughts on this game?
It's a little bit slow right now. Hopefully it'll pick up pretty soon.
You get that game off, throw it back to Bob.
Penetration. Once again, Popeye Jones out to Van Exel. It's all open for Monster Man.
Nick would not score, but would have 6 assists in a 74-68 loss. Upon return from the All-Star break, Nick would have 6 points and 8 assists, but the Lakers would fall short at home to the Clippers 100-89. Van Exel would have 15 points and 4 assists in a road loss 3 days later in Phoenix and would go down 113-96 before beating Philadelphia at home 107-95. 4 nights later in Sacramento, Nick would have 10 points and 5 assists, but they would fall to the Kings 102-90. The following night, Nick had 18 points and 7 assists, but a Willie Anderson season-high 33 points would see the Spurs win 126-110. The Lakers would play their final game of February at home to the rival Boston Celtics.
Vlade forced him into changing the direction. Ball taken out of the air by Campbell. Underneath the basket to Vlade. A great play. And Vlade caught it on the fly and banked it in. Beautiful. He knocks the ball into the hands of Van Exel. Van Exel will try to penetrate all the way. He does. He scores. Nice play. Van Exel front court. Van Exel in deep. Comes to the right side for a bank shot and makes the 17-footer look easy. Doesn't score the 10-foot jumper. Van Exel seething right now, and he's going to try to get it back. Watch. He's out in front. He pass underneath. Beautiful play to Lynch. Another rookie, and Lynch scores. Rookie to rookie. Van Exel to Vlade back. Nice pass under Van Exel. Oh, he banks it in despite the fact that Fox held him in pretty good. In the front, he throws the ball away, but it bounces back to him. He shoots a 3. Oh, what a play. Give Brown the assist. He knocked it back to Van Exel, and he drilled a 3. It's down at the baseline. There goes Van Exel. There comes the pass to Vlade. Dribble drive. In deep. All the way. Shooter. It goes in. Johnny made a back shot. 2.5 seconds left. It's not over yet. The Celtics use their final timeout. A sensational drive by Vlade. He leaned toward the basket and put in about a 10-foot bank shot that was never in doubt. The Lakers have won their second game in their last 6 tries. The Laker record now is 20-34.
For the month, Nick would average 12 points and almost 6 assists. The Lakers would have 16 games in the month of March, starting with a game in Chicago against the Bulls.
Now the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel pull up and shoot for a 3. It's on the way and good. Van Exel. They might need a timeout this time down the floor.
Well, Nick Van Exel not having a lot of success in three-point land of late. Comes down the court, rears up, gets it to go.
Van Exel around Pippen, in low, throws up a 5-footer and scores it. Backing into Sedale, out to Van Exel. 3-pointer for the lead. He got it. Van Exel knocks home the 3-pointer. Van Exel's going to be double teamed. Van Exel with quickness avoids that and fires another 3 and got another 3. He brought the people up here from Ohio to see him play tonight. Over to Vlade. Back. Another 3-pointer by Van Exel on the way in there. Van Exel has made another 3-pointer. Back-to-back 3-pointers, and he is Van Exel out in front. 8 on the clock. Vlade's inside. Van Exel for 3. Got it. I don't believe it. That's not the shot they wanted either, folks. Believe me. Timeout is.
Vlade was open. Nick Van Exel said, I'm hot from three-point land. And he was on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Now we got Van Exel, 8 on the clock. Van Exel down the middle, indeed, throws it up and in. Van Exel has made 5 out of 7 threes, and now he's made...
To their win of 97-89 over the Chicago Bulls, Lakers had a couple of players that really stood out. So Van Exel, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He made 5 out of 7 from three-point land, and that makes he and Blotty AT&T players of the game.
The crowd.
The Lakers would travel to Boston. Nick's hot three-point shooting would continue as he'd hit 6 3-pointers and scored 26 points. Nick's brilliant shooting wasn't enough as Boston would win 109-99. Nick would have 19 points the following night in Washington before snapping a 2-game losing streak to the Milwaukee Bucks, 106-84. At home against Dallas, Nick would make 4 or 5 3-pointers and score 17 points in a win versus the Mavs. Nick would have 10 points in a win versus Minnesota and take a 3-game winning streak to Utah.
Him in the open floor, an outstanding athlete.
He has some athletic ability in the open floor. And the rookie, Nick Van Exel, Jay Humphries, his first start at 23 points, and he's never stopped at Van Exel with his 80th three of the year.
It's the same way. That's kind of interesting because, you know, I know they played yesterday, but they played yesterday in the early afternoon game. Now watch how Stockton goes back and tries to help out on the pass into Divac, forcing Van Exel to take the shot. Now, Van Exel is 2 for 4 in this.
Left in the half, and here's Christie with a steal. They've got a 3-on-1, and Reed is able to finish, and all of a sudden now, Botts kicks it out. Van Exel with a 3. Got it.
See, that's the way to hurt Stockton when he double teams.
66-65, the Jazz. Van Exel another 3, almost identical to the one earlier.
Didn't we say?
Reed kicks it out to Divac. Nice pass inside to Van Exel. Boy, Divac really spotted that one quickly. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Divac didn't want that 3. Was too hurried, but Van Exel's going to try one, and it went in.
How about that?
3 by Sedell, 3, but went out and went right back in.
Now this is Van Exel. Van Exel making his 5th. That one all the way up to the top of the board and came back. Here's your trap.
Van Exel, time running out. 3, 2.17 seconds, and that ball is not going to make it. And the Jazz have won it, 102-101. They really.
The Lakers would lose a heartbreaker, 102-101 to the Jazz. Nick would have 21 points and 11 assists in a rout of the Washington Bullets, and 2 nights later at home have 8 points and 10 assists in a loss to the New Jersey Nets. At home against Orlando, Nick Van Exel would have 19 points, 10 rebounds and 7 assists as the Lakers would win 97-91. Against Miami at home, Nick Van Exel would shoot 1 for 11 and only score 2 points, but the Lakers would hold on thanks to Bimbo Coles missing not 1, not 2, but 3 late 3-point attempts to give the Lakers the win 84-81. 2 nights later, the Lakers would head to Dallas to take on the Mavericks in Reunion Arena.
Now Blotty is taken by Jim Jackson. The ball over to the little fellow Van Exel. He scores, he's fouled. That's a heck of a dribble drive. Penetration. He's the only guy that's penetrating.
So he's the guy that has the most ability to do that with his quickness and ball handling skills. When he gets around Fat Lever and just attacks the basket, gets contact. That's a great hesitation play by Nick. Wait till you get the contact, then release it.
But he's got 22 points, but you can't get assists when your teammates can't put it in the basket. Reed holds it up, gives to Van Exel. 2:15 to play. Van Exel dribble drive. Indeed, throws it up and in. Boy, he can penetrate, and when he gets under there, he arches the ball very, very well. Went out and see Magic coach's first game as the head man. Here's a 3 by Van Exel. Oh, he hit it. That's 6 for him, is it not? Back to Lever, bad pass, intercepted. The Lakers can take the lead. Van Exel coming with Smith. Gives to Smith, right it up and in, and the Lakers lead it. The Lakers have outscored him. The Lakers have outscored him in the last minute and 53 seconds, 10-2. And the Lakers have the lead, and look at him celebrate.
They're getting all over the men,
George Lynch comes up with the deflection to Nick Van Exel on that last possession, and Nick pushes it up the court to Tony Smith, who rides it home for the Lakers lead 110-109 with 32 seconds left to play.
Look at when he delivered that ball, Van Exel. Perfect execution. All you do is put it up after you catch that one.
Stand still. You should try to tip it to Elder.
It's up, and they didn't get it. Oh, it bounces to Vlade, and he throws a pass to midcourt. Van Exel with it. Get rid of it is right. Under the Lynch, and he scores. And the Lakers haven't won, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. They get a three-point shot off. The Lakers ought to be penalized 15 yards for not thinking. Here's the ball off. Shot
got it off.
The Lakers won. Yes, they got it off.
I mean, he got it off.
And hoping to get it back together are the LA Lakers, who made Magic Johnson their new head coach. LA could miss the NBA playoffs for the first time in 18 years, but they're hoping Johnson's magic touch can salvage the season.
Welcome back an old friend of ours, and we certainly really want to wish him the best, because we'll all be trying to do our best to help him become as successful as a coach as he was as a player.
I'm happy to be back, and I'm looking forward to the challenge, because basically that's what it is, a new challenge.
In the final game before Magic would take over as head coach, the Lakers would play the Rockets in Houston. Nick would score 17 points with 6 assists, but lose to the Rockets 113-107. 3 nights later, they would face the Milwaukee Bucks in Los Angeles.
I can see it. Ball tipped in the back court and goes to Fidel Freak. Fidel Freak in the ball to Nick Van Exel, and Van Exel in the front court. The Lakers driving 7 goal to our right. Van Exel lives into the Campbell, slammed up. The alley-oop. Now believe me, ladies and gentlemen, Magic set that up before the tip-off. Vlade down, no whistle. Ball in the front court underneath the Lynch, and he scores. And here with the ball, Vlade, 18 feet to the goal, out in front of Van Exel. 3-pointer on the way. That's good. Van Exel makes his 96th of the year. It's 3 on 3. Van Exel's 3-pointer. Good. Tomorrow will be the only time the Lakers get to practice before another game. Minnesota will be here on Tuesday.
I was going to tell you about something.
Yeah. Vlade yanks it away from the defender. Give the ball to Van Exel. He's down the middle. He's in deep. He lays it up, and the ball is put up, and the shot is missed, but there's a foul, and going to the line will be Campbell. What a great play by Van Exel. Christie brings the ball in. Van Exel's looking for the foul. They're not going to give him a foul. This ball game is all over, and the Lakers win it by only 9.
The Lakers would win Magic Johnson's coaching debut and play Minnesota 2 nights later.
Straight. Lynch out of front, hand check by Williams. Bad stuff. Pass. Campbell sky so high, made it a good pass. That thing was up. And College for KLAC and the Laker Radio Network. Pass under the Campbell. Slam dunk. A beautifully executed play. Good transition. Van Exel goes around his man Ryder with a fake. Pass underneath. Beautiful to Vlade, who scores. Another great pass. Van Exel gets a screen by Vlade for the 3-point shot. Switch. That's 98 on the year. 4%, and the Lakers identical. Here's the ball. Saved by Lynch. He's got the ball to Van Exel. He comes underneath, puts it high off the glass, and scores a magnificent shot, and he is fouled. Well, that is a tremendous play by 2 rookies.
Yeah, to Jack Nicholson's feet, and then off to the races goes Van Exel. He gets fouled by Chuck Person. Basket counts.
Now we got the ball to Van Exel. Down the middle he goes. In deep he comes. Makes a left-hand layup. They need a 20. They're going to take a full timeout.
And Nick Van Exel says, he's holding me, but I can score anyhow on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Van Exel, hand check, comes around him, comes underneath, throws it up high. It goes in there. Boy, he is really good at that. He throws it up about 2.5 feet above the rim of the basket and lets it bounce back in.
1-4. That's a good idea.
All right, now we got 10 seconds left.
Let him work.
Van Exel's got the ball out in front. 6 seconds. They want the last shot. Van Exel down the middle, spins it up, and in! He runs the floor. He gives a salute of victory, but there's still 1 7/10 seconds left. The Lakers lead 91-89. A spectacular drive, a spin scoop shot. He got a lot of English on it, and only the English forced the ball off of the rim as it was trying to fall out the front and back in. Great play.
That's what will happen when you have the lateral quickness of a Nick Van Exel. He is an ankle breaker. He goes one way, your ankles keep going that way, and all of a sudden, he's going the other. He gets good penetration, up and under, good move, scores listen. And then he says to the fans, do you like it? Do you? I'll show it to you again. Nice move by the rookie point guard, Nick Van Exel. That was a play that could make Nick Van Exel the player of the game because that was a sensational one-on-one move. Diagrammed in the huddle, just clear the court. Magic Johnson said, let's clear the court for him. Let him work. When the defense comes, he'll pass the ball to the right man. They didn't come, so Nick went into his act. I mean, he went into an act after the fact as well.
No.
So Christian Laettner finally finds JR. Vlade runs past him. JR has a little bit more time than he thinks.
I thought he'd make that.
Comes up a little bit short, and the Lakers, I mean, they escape with a victory.
So lucky to make a mistake that monumental and get away with it. Once again, the final score, the Lakers 91, the Wolves 89. This is the Lakers.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's NBA basketball tonight in the barn in Seattle, where the Supersonics meet the Los Angeles Lakers. What do you like about Nick Van Exel's game? Because after all, if you're going to rebuild a team, you have to start at the point.
He's been a steal in the second round, has been Nick Van Exel. At the point, he started all 68 games for the Lakers, 5.5 assists per game, second amongst rookies, over 13 points per game, a threat from three-point land. You can see him there. Does a nice job penetrating, too, and works hard at the defensive end.
Nick Van Exel out of Cincinnati and a proven winner with that Bearcat program.
The outlet pass ahead to Van Exel. Shuffles his feet, slides into the lane, double teamed over to Vlade. He'll cover inside with a finger roll, running right-hander. Over to Lynch, now to Van Exel. The lefty raises and bombs in a three-pointer. That's 99 for the year for Nick Van Exel.
Quickness, learning how to hang and draw the fouls like Malone does, and also getting the respect of the officials.
17 for Kemp, and Van Exel executes a difficult play. Slants into the lane over two Sonic defenders. Slants into the lane, double teamed out to Van Exel for three. Raises and bombs it home. Nick Van Exel with a three-pointer. His second of the night. Campbell looks over the right shoulder. Hoists it, cross court, over to Van Exel for three. Van Exel. 11 points for Van Exel. Three three-pointers. They battle back within five. Van Exel out beyond the three-point ring. Covered by Payton. Van Exel down the sideline with the left-hand dribble. Comes off to the worthy pick. 18-foot knuckleballer. He got it. Man, this kid can score. All right, Tony Smith. He's just going to, I would assume, try to crank it up there, and they try to flip it out for three. And he does, and Kemp grabs the rebound. He knocks two of his own players down, and that is the ball game. Final score, Sonics 95, Lakers 92.
For the month of March, Nick would average over 16 points and 6 assists, and the Lakers would go 10-6 for the month. To start the month of April, the Houston Rockets would travel to LA to take on the Lakers. Nick Van Exel would have a season high and then career high 31 points, hitting 5 of 9 three-pointers and adding 4 assists. The Lakers would win 101-88 as the Magic Johnson coached Lakers would improve to 3-1 since taking over as head coach. Two nights later against the Atlanta Hawks, Nick would score 16 points and have 10 assists. Nick hit 4 of 7 threes, making him 12 of 20 over the past 3 games. The Lakers would win 102-89 and face the Sacramento Kings 3 days later in Los Angeles.
Lynch gives the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel back to Lynch. He sweeps underneath. He scores. Perfect pass. Didn't have to dribble it. Oh, I tell you, that's just good court awareness by Nick Van Exel and short rim. Offensive Van Exel, he's had 3 shots tonight, all of them from three-point range. Now he's got a deuce on the way, dribble down the lane with a 6-footer. Nice little alley-oop. 20-14. The Kings have 7 offensive rebounds. The Lakers have 5. Van Exel all the way under. Spins it out. Spins it in. A little bit like the one he beat Minnesota with a week ago. Again. 39-38. Long lead the way. He's alone. Great pass, Van Exel. Inside, no good. The rebound is out, Van Exel. 2-on-1 with Smith. He gets to Smith. Back to Van Exel. Score. Nice play. Plain old give and go. Nice play by Nick Van Exel and Tony Smith. 10 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Van Exel has it. Hit the three. He's due. And he hit it. Well, they earned that one. Colonnese did. Colonnese in the ballgame with 10 points. Get the drive underneath. Van Exel lays it up and in. Tough shot. He had to avoid this. Down Vlade. He gives the ball off. Here's a 4-on-2 break. Here's Worthy riding it under. Oh! 128. The Kings won 23.
After the win against Sacramento at home, the Lakers would fall to Denver 112-99. Nick had 10 points and 10 assists before heading to Portland to take on the Blazers.
The Lakers would fall 112-104 to Portland and lose again 3 nights later to Golden State 128-117. Nick would have 15 points and 11 assists, and the Lakers would head to Phoenix the following night.
Against the Suns, Nick would have 11 points and 8 assists in 28 minutes, but the Lakers would lose their 4th straight game, 117-88. Two nights later at home against the Portland Trail Blazers, Nick would score 16 points with 10 assists, but it wasn't enough as they would fall 105-100. The Lakers would play the Clippers, with their hopes of sneaking into the playoffs now non-existent. With 4 games left in the regular season, the Lakers were now playing for pride.
Lottie down the middle, beats it out in front. Van Exel for 3, got it. He had 2 3-pointers last night. Steve Wilkins takes an awful lot of shots. He gets a lot of points. Down the ball in the front court. Van Exel for 3 again. Right away. Thanks, Bob. Here's a jump shot for 3. Van Exel. His 3rd of the game. 5 assists this year. Dribble drive. Van Exel underneath. Great play. Score! Oh, he's got 11 points. The Lakers are within 1. There goes Van Exel. Give it to him, Doug. Van Exel underneath for the left-hand layup. And the Lakers have the lead. That was a good giving up decision by Christie when he did it, because there was nobody to catch Van Exel. You keep it, you don't know what's going to happen with it. In a row, that's pretty good competition.
Yes, it is. Very good competition.
Dribble drive, Van Exel indeed. He's hit hard by Williams and scores anyway on about a 13-foot bank shot. I want to tell you, that little guy has got guts. Van Exel is 170 pounds, and he went against at least 250-pound Williams.
You talk about someone that wants to compete. That's Nick Van Exel. He wants to compete. He comes out, he works hard. He gets a very good shot to fall for him there. He gets the foul, has another 3-point opportunity.
He's had a good rookie year, and he'll be awfully good, I think, next year, don't you?
I think he's going to have a sensational career.
I do too. That's no good. The rebound, Tony Smith. Smith at the baseline. Gives to Van Exel. Cutting underneath. Throws it up. Used his body beautifully to bend off a defender.
And used his right hand.
All right. It's 102-88. Van Exel dribble down the middle. Van Exel then spins it up and gets it. Similar to the shot that he beat Minnesota.
Oh, Harper is being attended to on that last defensive play that he tried to make on Nick Van Exel. He jumps, and Nick Van Exel's left foot accidentally hit Ron Harper and hit him in the pit of the stomach area or somewhere, and he doubled over a little bit. Nick Van Exel.
That foot got him right in the groin area.
Yeah, but that play by Nick Van Exel was, again, very, very nice.
Don't stand around. 3 for 3 will be short. Rebounds up. Nice play by Lynch. Gives a 3-point shot. It's good by Van Exel. Out the corner. That's 5 3-pointers for him tonight.
And it again. He gets the ball after the missed shot by Fidel. George Lynch taps it out to him, and another 3-pointer. That's what brought this to within 3.
The Lakers would lose 108-103, and Nick would miss the following game against Denver.
This is the Great Western Forum in Los Angeles, California, where tonight the Seattle Supersonics at 60-19 beat the Los Angeles Lakers for the 5th and final meeting of the year between these two teams. Backpedals, double team, centers it to Lynch, over to Van Exel, shows, here's the ball, drives inside, gives to Randman, and he swings a little hook up and in.
Nick Van Exel would only play 6 minutes and record 1 assist in the loss, as the Lakers would lose 112-90.
Today is the Los Angeles Lakers against the Golden State Warriors.
The leading scorer against the Warriors in the 4 games this season has been the rookie point guard, Nick Van Exel, averaging 18 points and 7 assists. It's good to see Nick back and ready to play again this afternoon after missing 2 games basically with the flu. He'll have to have another good game, penetrate and score as he did against the Warriors in the previous 4 games.
Shots has always been important. Nick Van Exel has a chance of breaking the all-time rookie record for made 3-pointers in a season. I hope Nick gets it. It would be a very nice record to have. He's made 5 or more 3-pointers this year in a game 8 different times, so it's definitely within his range.
Pass front guard to Jordan. Jordan in deep. All the way. Lays it up and in. Nice play. Van Exel's three-pointer. That was, I think, blocked by Sprewell. I think Sprewell got a piece of it. Ball comes off. Rambis gets it and gives the ball off to Van Exel, who makes a 12-foot jumper.
Van Exel tried to lull Sprewell to sleep with that move.
In the last road game of the year. And the curtain drops. I don't think you could say dramatically, but very finally. We'll be back as the Lakers lose the ball game by 35 points, 126-91 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The Lakers would lose their final game of the season at home to Utah, 103-97. Nick would average 14 points and 7 assists for the month, but the Lakers would only win 3 games in the month of April. Nick would fall 2 3-pointers short of Dennis Scott's rookie season record of 125 three-pointers, finishing with 123. Nick would still have a terrific rookie season, being selected to the NBA All-Rookie second team and starting 80 of 81 games for the Lakers. Nick would average 13.6 points to finish 5th amongst all rookies and 5.8 assists to finish 2nd amongst all rookies, only behind Penny Hardaway. Thanks for watching this complete rookie season breakdown, a part of the Yearbook Series here on Van Exel TV, YouTube's best Nick Van Exel channel.